Right, have a look at this word and then have a look at this word. So this is spelled Flower. This is spelled Flour. Now, these are considered homophones. What is a homophone? Homophones are two different words that have identical sounding sounds. So, for instance, this word would be flower and this word would be flower. But look at the spelling and then look at that spelling there. And then why is it a homophone? Because clearly, somewhere in history, this was always considered flower because there's a W. And here, this should really be considered flower. So, I had this conversation with somebody a long time ago. And before that, I always considered that this was also flower. So I've been saying that for years and years and years until I met this person who was also a teacher. And she argued that somewhere down the line, people have just got lazy and thought, well, I'm not going to just say flower. I'm just going to say flower, flower, flower. All right. So it just evolved into a homophone. That's what we think it is. I mean, I totally agree with her. So now, how would you be able to differentiate in a conversation if somebody is saying flower, flower? Well, it's all down to context in the sentence. So if you are concerned about how to pronounce this word flower, and you don't want to confuse that with flower because you need it for you're very concerned about pronunciation for whatever reason, then think of the context. Flower it's basically a countable noun because there is an article like the or a, which always comes before one or two items that you can count. Whereas flour, the white stuff that we make bread with, that is an uncountable noun. So you can say, I have a flower, I have flour, or actually, I have some flour. Okay? You can say both actually. So in context, if you're trying to pick out those words in a conversation and the speaker is speaking very fast, then that's how you could do that. Okay, so I just wanted to make that video really quickly for you because it's interesting how language evolves and how people will tell you, oh, it's a homophone, when in fact it probably really isn't, but it is considered mainstream a homophone. If you're concerned about pronunciation, for whatever reason, I hope this helps. If you are interested in pronunciation, I will make some more videos about that in the future. And if you are at the moment celebrating Lunar New Year, then happy Lunar, I can't even pronounce it in English. Happy New Year. Okay, take care. Bye.